Hello, buddy, and welcome to a tropical update here. This is a wide view Atlantic here, and you can see invest 98L where my cursor is, and invest 97L where my cursor is right there. And you can also see what is now Category 2, 100 mile an hour, Category 2 Hurricane Genevieve on the far bottom left of your screen there. And then here's Eastern Pacific view here, and you can see again Genevieve there, and then what used to be Tropical Depression 10E there, and then what's left of Tropical Depression, what's left of what used to be Tropical Storm Fausto there for a short time there is also gone. Starting over in the Atlantic, however, though, we do have two areas of interest to watch here, and you can see here, I'm not going to read the entire discussion there, but you can see on the bottom there for Invest 97 now, the one that I have highlighted right now, formation chance to the next 48 hours is a low 20%, and then formation chance to the next 5 days is a medium 60% chance of formation. And that's for 97 now, and you can read the entire discussion there. Stop the video right there. 98L against, you can do the same thing and stop the video right now and read the discussion there. But with 98L, they have it at a 60% chance of formation to the next 48 hours and to the next 5 days, a high 90% chance of forming into at least a tropical depression strength storm or higher here with time. And that's tropical disturbance. Invest 98L right here. This is 98L and 97L right here, respectively. And you can see this is a graphical tropical outlook here. You can see both of them graphically here marked in yellow for 97L and orange for 98L right there to its east. Then in Eastern Pacific, quickly, I want to go over and talk about the other areas of interest here. There's one area of interest that may form once Genevieve gets on its way out. And you can see formation chance of the next 48 hours is near 0%, and formation chance to the next 5 days is a low of 20% chance. And then the one to the left of that is at a 10% chance of formation to the next 48 hours and 5 days. And then lastly, in the Central Pacific, we got Invest 90C, and it has see if I could try finding it here. There you go. It has a near 0% chance of formation to the next 48 hours, and then to the next 5 days, a low 30% chance of formation there into at least tropical depression strength storm or higher here with time. And let's go over satellite imagery here. This is satellite imagery of Hurricane Genevieve here off of GO16. This is mesoscale imagery off of GO16 here that you're seeing. So you're getting one image every minute here off of the GO16 satellite here. And let me stop it here right before it goes away here. Don't know why it likes doing that. There you go. This is Genevieve here, and you can see it had a decent eye feature that was trying to get going before it got shrouded by some more deep convection firing off around the center of circulation there, the eye there. You can see the eye is still trying to peek out there on IR. And you can see another imagery of Hurricane Genevieve here. This is full disk imagery. So this imagery updates once every 10 minutes here off of GO16 satellite. And you can see over time how it tried to peek out its eye a little bit there a few frames ago, and now it's back into that convection. There's a new burst of convection around the center there, and we'll see how it is tomorrow in terms of if the eye decides to fully clear out, if it's still struggling a little bit here with time. We'll of course find out. But the National Hurricane Center forecast Genevieve to peak as a 140 mile per hour Category 4 hurricane, and as of the latest forecast cone, as of 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, intermediate advisory 6A, because they have tropical storm warnings in effect for the area around Cabo San Lucas, Mexico, there in Baja California. As with this latest update, it's located at 16.0 degrees north, 105.3 degrees west, maximum sustained wind 100 miles per hour, and moving to the west northwest at 18 miles per hour. Thankfully, it should the core of the winds, those major hurricane force winds, by the time it reaches near Cabo San Lucas, should be safely offshore. However, there's a chance for Hurricane Genevieve to produce increased warp current risk and increase storm surge tides around the coastline here, and also bring some flood and rainfall perhaps over Mexico here. So please be aware of that if you're in Mexico there. And there's the Atlantic 5-day. And also wanted to show you the ensemble models of Invest 98L. This is 98L on satellite imagery. It looks pretty good. You can see this is a GFS model of Invest 98L, and it looks quite concerning there, to say the least there. Pretty much doing a similar track to Hurricane Georges in 1998. Not saying it's gonna do exactly that and become near a Category 5. I'm not gonna say that. It's definitely way out of my 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 range to even say that. That's near the Doomcasting area there. Um, but regardless, it might possibly be following a similar track looking at the GFS ensembles here. But regardless, most of the model spread is wanting it to go anywhere and make landfall anywhere from Nova Scotia to as far west here as south of Brownsville, Texas here. So of course we'll keep an eye on this. And again, it's really uncertain to track after about 144 or not even 144, but after about 96 hours out with time, the forecast becomes uncertain with the models here. Now, of course, keep you guys updated if it ends up either going into the Gulf of Mexico here and potentially strengthening into a hurricane, or if it stays off the East Coast here, kind of I guess what Earl in 2010 did, and if it passes safely away from the East Coast, hopefully. We'll see, of course, with time. Of course, the Bermuda doesn't need another hurricane here after they got Dorian and they got Isaias in the southern parts of Bermuda there earlier. So they don't need another hurricane. But of course, I'll keep you guys updated for 98L, 97L. Let's go ahead and look at 97L. And the models are also interested with this one. And you can see as with this latest ensemble models, most of them, you can see they take it into the Gulf of Mexico here. Some of them take it kind of skirting the Florida East Coast there. But for the most part, general consensus is that it goes into the Gulf of Mexico in here. And once it gets into the Gulf of Mexico, the models are still unsure where the storm will go. This is just a GFS. This is just the GFS ensembles. The last time I was looking at the European ensembles, they were kind of wanting it to go to more to Louisiana here with time. So again, after with this one, after about 96, 48 hours, the forecast becomes really uncertain here. But of course, we'll get a better grip on this situation as time progresses here. So don't necessarily start panicking here with either Invest 97L, 98L. But you can see the possibility is there for it to become a formidable storm, perhaps here with time. And of course, I'll keep you updated on that. It's definitely a possibility. And you can see there's imagery of 98L right there, looking pretty good, and an imagery of 97L also right there, also looking pretty good as well on infrared satellite imagery right there. You can see this is off of cyclonic wicks from a site made by Alex Borham, a great guy there. And again, here's Invest 98L imagery, convection bulb around a area of convection there, an area of circulation. I mean, rather there. And 97L is not as developed as 98L is, hence why with 98L they give it a higher chance than 97L at this point in time. But still, of course, something to watch. We've seen conditions rapidly change here with time in 2020 and years prior, so don't necessarily let your guard down that 97L doesn't look as good as, say, 98L or Hurricane Genevieve does. Definitely don't do that. Don't let your guard down. So I believe that's about it, I think. And remember to get official information here. This is, again, official information here. Go to the National Hurricane Center. So type up nhc.noaa.gov or just type NHC. And again, it'll probably be the first result. Whatever search engine or search bars are using, know you're on the correct site. When you see all this good information right in front of your fingertips here, given to you by government officials here, and an official agency for the basin here. Same goes for the National Weather Service here for localized, just for more localized forecasts here. So say you live in Florida and you're concerned about Invest 98, or you could click on your local forecast office and get the 5-day graphical forecast. If you click on, say you live in Fort Lauderdale, click Fort Lauderdale and get a detailed forecast. You have a 5-day graphical forecast, and then you get a 7-day text forecast below that, detailed forecast below that there. And of course, you can use this map. And you say you don't live in Fort Lauderdale, you live in Boca Raton, you could click there and go to Boca Raton, and you can also go and change your zip code here. You can put your zip code in there, and you can also put in whatever city name is nearest to you or that you're in for the latest accurate official information there locally. So please keep an eye on the tropics here with time. It's going to be what the models are forecasting. It's supposed to be a brutal, active season here. We'll, of course, get through it. Just be prepared. Make sure there's a great time to make sure you have your hurricane plans ready to go and a plan of action ready and set to go if we have to evacuate in the case of getting threatened by a hurricane or strong tropical storm. Have a plan of action on what to do and where to go, and have a way to evacuate and receive alerts on your mobile devices and whatever devices you're using to get reliable information off these storms. So hope everybody has a great day tonight, guys. Stay safe, of course. Listen to your local officials here, and see you guys in the next video. Peace.